Hello everyone. Welcome in. Happy Sunday morning to everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Oh, of course there always has to be some issue, which I'm trying to be patient with because obviously I just moved here. So if y'all could see the cord management that I have going on right now, I think it would stress some of you out. It stresses me out, but oh my gosh, it's just so much. It's so much stuff everywhere. I might post some pictures in the Discord later with all of my cords everywhere so you can know what I'm talking about. But before we get started today, my mug of the stream, look at it. Thanks again. Got this from Throne. I can't remember if it was someone specific or if it was anonymous, but thank you so much. This is so cute. It has a little lid. It's the stack of pancakes, and it has like strawberry with blueberries and butter. And you have the syrup coming down the stack of pancakes. Super cute mug. So I was like, this is perfect for a Sunday morning stream, I think. But welcome in. We are going to be recreating my apartment that I just moved into. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go in, dive into the floor plan a little bit, lay it out kind of how I have some of my furniture too. So that's going to be the vibes for today. I wanted to do something that was a little bit different, and this was like a good opportunity to do something like this, obviously, since I just moved. So we're going to dive in. But welcome in, Finn. Welcome in, Ari. Hope y'all are doing okay. Make sure you fill up if you're just tuning in. My name's Dr. Sims, also Matthew, but Dr. Sims. We like to play simulation games here if you're new, but primarily Sims 4. Happy to have you here. Okay. So we're going to get into this. Finn, thanks for the 8 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh, I got you right here. I gotcha. Putting you on the sub tree. Growing on the sub tree with Ari. Boop. You're on there. But just as a reminder before we dive into the build today, I am changing my stream schedule. So if you haven't looked on my profile yet, I am going to be streaming on Sundays at 11 a.m. now, as opposed to 9. It was at 10 when I first started streaming regularly 3 times a week. And then I was like, well, I'm going to go earlier so I can like have more of my day back to me in the second half of the day. But then it's like 9 a.m. is 6 a.m. Pacific and, you know, like 7 a.m. Mountain time. So I'm trying to be a little bit friendlier to our friends over in Mountain and Pacific time. So I think 11 a.m. is a good medium. I like doing a morning stream for Sundays. It just seems like a good day to do a morning stream. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I bumped later to 7 p.m. Eastern. So just wanted to make note of that. My optional stream times for Friday, Saturday, like when time allows, I did keep those for 6 p.m. because usually if I stream at that time, it's a longer stream anyway. But just lots of updates for you on that front. So just wanted to let y'all know that in case you weren't aware that I was changing the times. But I always post schedule updates in the Discord, so make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already and you don't want to miss anything. I also have a YouTube VODs channel that you can go subscribe to if you do miss something on Twitch. I always post all of them there. I need to catch up on a couple of streams. Okay, I think we're done with announcements. I think that's enough announcements. So let's see. I'm just going to load into a lot. I don't want to actually build on one of the apartment lots in the game, because whenever I upload it to the gallery, I want it to be something that you can like easily download as one room. So I know we're going to have to delete like a tile wall for every room, so it'll count as one room. But that's what I am thinking for today. Nicer time for you. You can catch a bit of the stream before church or performances. Yeah, that's great. That makes me happy. I'm glad that it's beneficial. It's good to hear that it's beneficial. Maybe I don't have that big of an apartment, but I'm afraid that the 20 by like the 15 isn't going to be wide enough because proportions in this game are awful. And then I actually have a picture. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't want to like share it with y'all because it's a screenshot. It wouldn't let me save as a photo. And so, you know, I don't want people to know exactly where I live. But I need to pull up the reference. And then I can get going. It's like, I don't want to have to think too hard about it It's like, yes, I live here. I know the shape of the apartment and such. It is a little unique, though. It's not as straightforward as a lot of the other places that I've lived. So let me see. Oh, I need to crop this real quick. I didn't think it would do it quite like that. Okay, we're good. Save. Got it. Got it. We're good to go. Also, like, let me know if there are issues with anything on the stream or something's not quite working right. I'll promise to work on it. I can't promise everything's going to work right now. Okay. So I might do it this way. I'm still a little nervous with the proportions and how it would fit this way. So I'm going to do it sideways. It's not going to matter. It's not like we're building a house. So the picture on the gallery is going to be weird either way. Man, I got to get back into this. This is my first time playing Sims since before I moved. I've just been so busy. Finally sitting down with first cup of coffee and some brunch. Nice. Okay. So, oh gosh, it's not that big. We'll see. Do that. Bring this over. Maybe. Okay, I gotta be careful with this because it has to line up here with that wall. So if I go this way, I still have that. So essentially, that is the shell of my apartment. It's a little bit of an interesting shape. However, this is actually like a balcony space. So I don't know if I want to bring that in or actually build it out. We'll have to see. I'm just going to put a placeholder fence for the time being. We'll play with this. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So let me get some lights and then we'll get the inside floor plan laid out. Now, ooh, yeah, this is, well, actually, this might actually be pretty good. I'm gonna jinx myself, I feel like. Oh, wait. I did not do this. No. No, this is not good. I got way off over here. Okay. Let's see. But I need this to be like that. What if I bring it in like that? Maybe that's better. And then it's not as big, which would be good. Oh, I do not need this game glitching right now. Why did it do that? What? Okay, whatever. I'm ignoring that. This still technically needs to come this way, but I don't think I can do that accurately. Let's see. If I do... Ooh. This is already being really tricky. The problem is that this is only like I have a window right here. This is like my bedroom space, but that's it. And then the diagonal kind of starts here. But if I do that, this isn't enough space. But that makes it a fun challenge, right? So maybe I should just do it anyway. I just keep like gradually shrinking it. Oh, no. It's interesting how deleting the walls is having this glitch happen. Let's see. I have been tired a lot lately. I am finally catching up on sleep. It has been a nightmare. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to size this up. Okay. I need... If I do that... You know what? Let me see if I can put the dryer... Okay. Huh. Where is my Better Build By stuff? Why are my mods disabled? Ugh, that's annoying. Can I still... Yeah, like... Wait. Are my mods disabled? They might be. I know there was an update before that kit came out. Let's see. I don't even know. Other... Yeah. Well, so much for that. At least I have it checked for next time. Okay. bb.move objects on. I don't really need anything else. Yeah, so if I did that, I could scoot this over. Oh, no, I can't. I still have to have it like that. Okay. Diagonals are such a pain. I knew whenever I was going to do this that I was going to hate the diagonal layout of my apartment. I knew it was going to be awful. Okay, we might cheat a little bit here and do a node to some of... This is like, I have laundry, but it's like side by side. It's not a stackable. And then on the other side of that wall, I have like a square closet. That a 2x2 would be perfect for the shape. But it's just too clunky. That takes up so much space. So we might just do like a little bitty closet. Like that. And then I have my bathroom right here. I think... Oh, I can't do the diagonal that way. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. I don't really like the way that looks, but we can work with that. This is a very loose rendition of my layout. Okay, so that's all the walls. Now we can like start figuring out some of the details a little bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna put like a normal door about right here. I'm like trying to look over at it. But it's about like right there. Oh man, I'm sorry your plumbing got busted. That's not fun. Anything with plumbing's not good. That was actually one thing that I had to get them to fix when I did my condition form. I saw this stain of liquid under my sink in the kitchen, and so maintenance had to come in and fix that. It's like, I'm not gonna be responsible for that. Plumbing is always stressful. That's like one of the worst things to have go wrong. I love that you're doing a staycation for yourself. Like prioritize your health. Staycations are the best. I love doing staycations. I've done them. I feel like I've done them quite a few times actually. Okay. So we have the door here. Oh, I lied. We're not done with walls. So I do have like this. There's a mechanical room in the hallway to my apartment. I might just do it, make it a little smaller. but the door is like out in the hall. It's not here. I just have like a vent right here, which we actually could put. It is a pretty large vent. It doesn't quite look like that, but we could put one there. Why not? It's kind of silly looking, but realistic. Okay. So now we have the kitchen. So my kitchen here, I don't love it as much as my last kitchen. The finishes aren't quite as nice either, but that's okay. I'm saving lots of money by living here. Lots and lots of money. So it's definitely worth the switch. But the storage has been a nightmare. I waited to do my kitchen last to finish unpacking everything because I knew it was going to be so stressful. Y'all, I have too many mugs. I have too many like cups and things like that to drink out of. It takes up so much space. They take up so much space. I could have easily like a dedicated, I might just put like a display shelf eventually behind me with all my mugs. You know, it kind of makes sense for how we do things, but I could like just store a lot of mugs in here. I should just put my whole tea setup in here. Just make tea while I'm chatting before we get started. We could all like choose a mug of the stream. Okay, I'm like yapping away. It's been a while though. I've missed chatting with y'all, so it's gonna happen today. That's why I didn't want to like get into a big build like the fairy castle thing we have going on right now. I was like, I want something that's just a little more simplistic, low key. I didn't think I had live edit objects on. I don't want to see all of this. Now, I'm also not as big of a fan of the fridge I have because it's smaller. I went to Costco, and if you've ever shopped at Costco, you know, like you buy 3 things and your freezer is immediately full. I got a 4-pack of turkey, y'all. I got 4 pounds of turkey, and I got 8 pounds of pasta. But it was for $10. I was just like, I can't like turn that down. It's funny that we actually don't even have that type of fridge. Oh, we do. This is the type of fridge I have now. I used to have a fridge like this in my last apartment where it was a double door and then it had like a freezer on the bottom. So I had way more space. Uh-oh. Why did my keyboard disconnect? I do not want to have issues like that, game. We're not doing that today. Gobbly gobbly. Okay, so with the counters, they're white and they have this kind of like, it's granite, I think. It's like very speckly. It makes me think of these actually. I might use these more for the countertop to match. Even though we don't really get the color, but that's okay. Honestly, I think this would be the closest we get. It's not really this bright. It has a lot of dark brown and black speckles, but I don't know. Maybe this would be better. I just don't like this because it's more modern like this, but I don't know. They're also clunkier though. Oh wait, is this an island piece? I think I might have grabbed the island. Yeah, I did. It's like, wait a second. These are what my actual cabinets look like though, which is why I like these. It just has like the little square, rectangular frame inside of it. I was also a little frustrated because the one I toured had gray cabinets and this one has white cabinets, which honestly I don't mind as much because the floors are so dark, but I've lived in so many places that have white cabinets. My cabinets were blue at my last apartment. They were like this dark blue gray color, which was really pretty. Let's just go with this for now. Also, if we want to get super realistic, this is actually how my fridge is. I have a big kind of crack right here that's open on the side of the wall. Okay, and then we'll put one of those there. We'll grab a corner cabinet. And then we have one more of these. I guess I could put, and then the stove is right here. Which unfortunately is also electric. I love my gas stoves. It has like that type of top, but it's not like just a countertop one like this. It has an oven under it and everything. But I could just kind of use something like that, maybe. So alternatively, this would be what I would use. Do we not just have a gray? Why do we not just have a gray one? It's just like stainless steel. Yeah, maybe we just do that. It looks a little weird, but... And then I'm going to... I have like a pantry here, but it's a cabinet, but it's only like skinny. So I might just put one of the upper cabinets that we get. That's, you know, obviously going to be a lot wider, but... Oh, it doesn't go all the way down. It's not the type that I thought it was going to be. That's okay. This is not quite what I have, but we can pretend. There's like a wall right there. Just imagine this is like a closed cabinet. It's not quite as fancy with the open shelving. Granted, I do have open shelves over my sink though, which is pretty nice. I had that in my last apartment too. Hey, Mariana, how are you doing? I'm hoping I said your name right. I can't remember. It's been too long. Let's see. And I actually have, it's kind of like an older looking sink, which is funny because these were just built 2 years ago, but I'm shocked that we don't have a sink that looks like that, though. I mean, I've seen these sinks all the time. I grew up in a house that had this type of sink. There you go. 7 times. Thanks for the 7 streams. Appreciate you being here. Okay, Mariana. Great. I always try to remember. I know I can't always remember everyone who comes in, but I try my best. Maybe just put that. I do not have a big sink. I had a big sink like this in my last apartment, which I love. The nice thing about having a smaller sink that has the 2 wells in it is that it makes me have to do my dishes more often. Because there were times when I would just wait until my sink got so full, which is not good. I've never been great at staying on top of my dishes because I'm one of those people that will clean them in the dishwasher and then I'll just pull from the dishwasher as I need them instead of just putting them all up. Not all the time, but sometimes I'm that way. Okay, and then we need some shelves. I'm just maybe gonna use these. They are actually quite high too. Part of me is like, why did they not put a 3rd one? But that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, see, that's why I still am not quite sold on using these, because they don't imitate. These, actually, from the new kit, are pretty close. Like, these two. I just don't have knobs. I have the bar handles. Like, a little bit more modern looking. Yeah. I feel like I should go with that because that does imitate it. Oh no, don't get rid of my, let me put something new. Let me just go with the base game ones. And then that's one less pack that I use, right? That's a good thing. Well, I might use Parenthood somewhere else though. Let me see. Sorry, I keep going back and forth, but I want to figure this out. So if we have that, what is the upper? Yeah, see, this is a little bit closer anyways. Let's do what actually resembles the apartment better. It's not a black top. I wish this was flipped. Like if we could get this color on top of that. I know in one of my blueprint builds, I kind of like cheated and used both, but I don't know if I want to get that technical with this today. Because I like was able to cover it up. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I did do it to have this countertop on top of that. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the white. It's fine. Everything's fine. It'll be fine. Not gonna be able to get what matches perfectly. Just try to do the best we can. Put that there. Grab that, put that there. We're fine. We're trucking right on along here. I actually might do a darker swatch. Maybe something like that. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. I hate how you can like just see the cabinets. That doesn't make sense to me. It's just like, okay, I'm cooking my cabinets. It's okay. They'll be ready in no time. And then I have an island here, but it's an open island. So I might use Kitchen Clutter's island just to get that same kind of aesthetic. I could maybe find an accent table that imitates. It's something not like this, but like it has the shelf on the bottom, which kind of annoys me. My last apartment had a movable island as well. I mean, it was heavy. It was really, really heavy, and it did not have wheels. But it had 2 shelves, which was really helpful for storage. This one only has 1, and the one it has is like at the floor, which is kind of obnoxious. Okay. Yeah. Not really gonna see a table that's quite gonna line up. Okay, let's go to Kitchen Clutter. This is gonna be the closest type of object I can get. I'll rotate it around. I kind of have it lined up about right here, I would say. Love how this has the swatch like that. It's like, that's the color I was wanting for the countertops there. That's okay. Also, let's go ahead and get a floor. How's everyone been doing, though? I feel like it's been forever. I mean, it's been like a week and a half since I streamed, but it feels like it's been a lot longer. It's become so ingrained as part of my day-to-day. Just like, feels weird. Okay, the flooring, I think, yeah, is actually diagonal, which we can't quite do. It's like a dark color. It's not... I feel like that might be close. I don't think it's quite that dark. I guess, actually, that is a pretty good... We'll do it. Put that in there. And then, y'all, my bedroom has carpet. Oh, wait. Actually, this is in here, too. Forgot about that. But Mia stays in my bedroom constantly. Like, constantly now. She loves the carpet. She did in Austin, too. My bedroom had a carpet. But she just stays in there all the time now. She has never liked any type of surface that is not carpet. I remember, and I wonder if it's because whenever I got her as a puppy, she was 6 weeks old, you know, very impressionable. I remember my bedroom had carpet where I was living at the time, and I had to teach her to like walk on the hard surface, and I remember one of the things I would do, and I think I have a video of it somewhere. I know I do. I have a video where I go out of the bedroom and hide around the door. And she just starts kind of whining and whining and whining. But it kind of got her to come out of the room. I was trying to like do something to get her to come out of the room rather than just pick her up and put her on because I wanted her to do it by herself. And she came out of the room to look for me. She was like looking around. It was cute. It was really cute. Okay, we have our bathroom door, bedroom door. And then we have like a back door that's just glass. I keep wanting to press 1 to expand this, but then it's like, oh yeah, my mods weren't enabled. And I don't feel like reloading the game right now. If we were working on the fairy castle today, I probably would have reloaded the game. So I'm going to go ahead and block this off. Reason being, remember this is supposed to be like my laundry room is this way. I guess I could actually build it that way though. Oh, but no, it cuts into the bathroom. That's not right. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's not gonna be the exact layout, but I do have a wall in my bathroom that comes around like this. So like essentially, not that y'all necessarily care, but if I were to think of it this way and block that off and then have the door be like right there. I don't know, something like that. The bathtub is up against this wall. I have my toilet right here, which is why it's gonna be a little different here because my toilet is up against this wall right here. So you sit down and you face this way, but there's like a wall that kind of comes around that you have to walk around to get to the toilet, which we're not gonna get in here. So I'm just gonna put the toilet right there. Just so y'all know. Hey, HM5, do you mean Mia? Are you talking about my dog? She's a miniature schnauzer. She's a little mini schnauzer. Okay. Let me get the rest of my uppers. We do have uppers. I'll get the small ones. Okay. Now, we do have, like many people have when they have this layout, there's like a microwave right here over the stove. Not going to be able to, I mean, I could tool mod it, but I don't have my tool mod active right now, so I might just not worry about that. Then put a corner cabinet there, even though that's not at all how it is in real life, but it works. Oh, you're fine. I read it and I was like, wait, what? You're close. You're close. Let me get the carpet real quick. It's kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty spot on. And then I have like this, y'all can see in the camera. Well, I guess it's more purpley right now because of the lights. But it's like a grayish color on the walls everywhere. me see. Yeah, that could work. I don't have crown molding, but yeah, literally have that everywhere. And then for in the kitchen, I have just like this subway tile, which is pretty. I like it. It's just not as nice as my last apartment. I keep comparing it to my last apartment, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm very picky. If you're new here, I say it all the time, and like kitchens are like my favorite room to build in the Sims. So I'm very particular in real life about my kitchens as well. So that's why I keep bringing it up. But I think I can just use the new base game tile if I can find it. Am I in the wrong section for that? I feel like it should be under tile. Oh, I have my filter on. I forgot. I still have my color filter, don't I? Yeah. That's why I wasn't seeing it. It's like, I know we don't have this many options in the game. Oh, no, that's not why I wasn't. Oh, yeah, there it is. Forgot black was like, wait, that's not it. Am I wigging out right now? Because we have the hex tile too. There it is. What is this classified as? Rock and stone, like. There's no way. Oh, I was just missing it the whole time. Oh my gosh, I hate it whenever I do that. I have no idea how I was missing that the whole time. No idea. Not a clue. Oh, and what's funny while I'm thinking about it, it's a little weird. Honestly, I don't like it. You can kind of see through the vent pretty easily. When I first moved in, there was a light. I need the laundry day light. That was on, but like since the vent is so open, it just shines right into the apartment. So I had to get maintenance to turn that off. But it's one of those just classic hanging lights like this that's in there. So I'll put that in there as a nod to that. I don't know what else is in there. Maybe it'd be fun. I know I might start to use more packs since DLC. What if we got the workshop, restoration workshop, wall, and put that in there. Just something like that. Maybe get a floor. My nose is getting itchy. We know what that means. I'm gonna leave it. It was just the concrete. That's fine. Okay. So my living room is over here, which I did post in the Discord. Y'all could see some of what I did in this corner over here. I love my clutter. Let's see. I just need like a simple window that's 2 tiles. Or I can just put 2 side by side too. That'd be fine. Maybe the SDX. That's gonna be too big. If I put, that's too tall. Wow, 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 wow. Can sneak out with that window. Sneak out to the balcony. Okay, I literally just need a 2 tile or standard window. I feel like that should be base game. These are too big though, is the problem. I need something that's this skinny, but not as tall. Know what I'm saying? Maybe I just use those. I know they're overlapping. There we go. I think that's fine. I'm not going to stress out about it too much. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Actually, I think I need to raise them up. Yeah. Oh, man. Make them about the same height as the door. Be good. Something like that. Now I got to put the door in here just so I can have a reference for the height, so the height can be about the same. Actually, I don't even have to overlap those if I don't want to. I guess because we're on a diagonal, we have more wall space. Oh my gosh. I just want it to be at the same height, and this game makes that so difficult sometimes. That's close enough. Okay. So I have like a TV console table in the center of this wall. And I know we're not going to have one like what I have. What I have is like very modern and simple and sleek. So we're going to have to, honestly, that's kind of, what if I size it down? I think that works fine. It'll be a pain to, like, well, I don't have to put too much on that, actually. And I have a huge TV. But proportion-wise, that could work. Oh, man. Of course, there's got to be a bad shadow. I think no matter what TV I pick, it's going to do that. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Bad TV. That's just a bad TV. We'll use this one. And then I'm going to use Dream Home Decorator for my sofa here. Because I do have like a sectional with a chase that's shaped like that. Ooh. Oh, I did put two. I thought I might have done that, but I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Mine is gray, which surprisingly we don't really get a gray. We just get white. But do that. We'll do that. That's fine. I already tell we're not gonna be able to fit everything that I have over here. It's not gonna happen. So I have a like kind of rounded triangular shaped coffee table that's a glass top, and then it has like a shelf underneath it. So I think the most important thing from that is to get a glass top coffee table, which we don't have very many of. And honestly, if we get a kind of, no, we don't. I was like hopeful that there was maybe one swatch that wasn't super colorful. It's like we could use that, but it's a little out there. These are too big though, because I still need to fit a poof. I have a poof in my living room as well. Maybe I just ignore that and we still put this anyway. Can get something that's a little more neutral. That's fine. And you still have a half tile. Your sim can get through there. Granted, when I add the poof, it might not be able to. So my poof is just like rounded. This one's kind of skinny too. Maybe we use this one. I kind of keep it here. I have like a little like woven basket tray thing that is the perfect size, so it's also circular, and I have that on top of this to put my like TV remotes. If I'm eating, I'll put my plate and stuff on that. Okay, and then I have a bar cart over here. Let's see. Get us a little accent table. I think they're like something like this could work. I think that's fine. Okay, and then I have a big snake plant right here, which we do have a snake plant in the game. I don't like it very much. I don't think it's a very great one, but I'm gonna use it anyway. This one. We're gonna leave it that size because I can't change it any other way. We'll do that, and then I actually have 2 tables here as well. They're small. And I don't know, one is round, one is hexagonal, which I know we're likely not going to get a small hexagonal table. I honestly think that one of them is, like the hexagonal one is gold though. Maybe we use this one here. I have a Lego set on that one. And then I can find one more rounded table. That looks ridiculous. I promise it doesn't look that ridiculous in real life. I want it to be tall though. So maybe the B&H table. Oh, like that's what I was thinking of, but there is this. It's still pretty clunky. But it does have a glass shelf on the bottom, and it's like black marbly on top. That just looks really awkward, but I kind of am not gonna care. I want to try to use it. And then I know this is gonna be ridiculous. But oh man, okay, no. I'm gonna save. I am gonna restart the game because I need my tool mod. I am gonna do this. I have the piano Lego set on this table, and I want to size this down so it can actually have that. So give me a second so I can like restart the game, and then we'll load back in because I want to put that. That would be really fun to put Anyone playing Sims right now? Or playing video games in general? What are you playing? What are you playing? Or are you just vibing? Okay. It's loading up. It's loading up. Working on your legacy family home? Oh, nice. Nice. Diamond painting. I have some diamond painting kits, actually. I never actually have done one. I bought some when I was interested in it, and then I got kind of busy and forgot about them. But maybe it'd be fun to do a stream where we do that. That could be fun. We do the Lego building sometimes, but that's an expensive hobby. I did come across when I went to Costco, there's a Japanese maple Lego set that I want so badly, but I can't justify spending $40 right now. I've spent way too much money for this move. And since I don't have a full-time job, it's kind of like, I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Bye, Finn. Thanks for hanging out. Also, let me know the next time you're able to do Fortnite. I know you have a lot of concerts and you're like really busy, but we need to figure out a time. Let's do a Fortnite stream. I'm your background noise. I am delighted. I am honored to be the background noise. Yes, I got my tool mod now. All is right in the world. Oh, it has to be on the floor? Wait. Wait. I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, there we go. Just needed to turn that on. We're good. I'm gonna have to lower that. I need to size this down even more. Beautiful, look at that. Look at our little Lego set that we have going on, right? It's a very expensive Lego set. It's only a little over 1,400 simoleons. Let's see here. Maybe like 0.05. I feel like that might be 0.025. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Let me save that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. That has to happen at least once a week. It has to happen at least once a week. All I did was I fixed the piano, so there we go. It was bound to happen. I'm gonna size this down to, oh, I already sized it down once. Okay, point. Here we go. Yeah, tool mod is by far, I think, my favorite mod. I use it so much. Okay. So still just getting the layout. I have more plants over here. A lot of them are on my windowsill, which I can't quite do. So I'll put more plants in this area when we get back to doing more of the clutter. But that's the general layout there. And then I have a desk here, which might not fit very well. But we'll see. Oh, I'm getting to go with you to shop for pet food and toys. That's fun. I hope Mia didn't hear me say that. She's gonna want something. Honestly, yes, this is so big. The desks are so big. Okay, I might just do a one tile desk, which is still going to be pushing it. But I do have a desk here. I know it's gonna look funny in game. There actually is space to walk in real life. It doesn't look like this, I promise. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Oh, we gotta treat Mia. Oh my gosh. Okay, drop your cheats. Drop your treats in the chat. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Okay, Mia. We gotta treat Mia. Thank you, Ari. Mia. So I have her treats here now. I've always had this jar that says treat yourself. I always like to say it, treat yourself. But this is what her treats were in previously. Just not on stream. I had the little candy cane thing, but yeah. She's like wagging her little tail. Already got you a treat. Come on. Up. Up. Oh, there you go. If you're new here, it's okay. This is Mia. See, she's not used to this setup, so she's nervous again. She's gonna have to get used to it a little bit more. This is Mia though, my little mini schnauzer. She's 8 years old. She turns 9 in December on Christmas. But you can redeem your channel points to give her a treat. It only applies twice per stream though. I don't want her getting fat. So, got a little treat here. Ready? There you go. Say thank you, Ari. She says thank you. She's giving me kisses. So those are your kisses. She needs to be groomed, but that's been not on my priority list with moving lately. So I need to groom her. Okay, ready? And we're going. Oh, you're gonna go in your bed? I did try to put her bed in the frame. I guess the chat kind of covers it up. But her bed is right over here. But yeah, she's going away. She's going back to the bedroom. I accidentally hit my desk and everything was shaking. That is scary. I do not need anything else to happen. Okay. Let's get back to it, shall we? Thanks again, Ari, for that. You have 2 minis, a boy who's 9 and a little girl who's 1. Aw. I grew up with minis and a giant schnauzer. We had like 4 minis and 1 giant. And I had a basset hound and a malkie. I just grew up with a lot of dogs and a couple of cats. So I've always been more of a dog person. I technically have 2 to 3 laptops on this desk usually. All my work laptops. It's a white desk. It's a standing desk. This is also a standing desk, y'all. So my gaming desk is now a standing desk. I am going to eventually put a redemption where you can redeem for me to stand for like 15 or 20 minutes or something like that. I'm pausing on doing that because I still need to do some cable management. Because right now, if I raise it up, the power box that I have down here and the USB port kind of float and is just hanging on the cords, which obviously you don't want that to happen. So I need to figure out something to raise my power boxes up. And honestly, I might just be able to fix my cords a bit better to not have to worry about that as much. But I can't put it on top of my PC because I have fans on the top of the PC, so I don't want to block those. So I can't quite stand up yet, but it's coming, which I'm really excited about, especially for longer streams. It'll be good to be able to stand up and stretch. But I had a standing L game desk previously, and it broke right as I was moving out of my last apartment that I had in DC, and for some reason it just wouldn't power. I think the cables got fried or something. I don't know. And it was right as I was packing it up. I was going to load it up on the truck. It was already all packaged and everything, and I just plugged it in because we needed to lower it down so we'd have more room, and it wouldn't turn on. I was just like, that was the worst timing. I was so frustrated by that. It was expensive too. Let's just get us a little chair here. I don't know what to do about this clippage, but I can't move this forward anymore. Forgot to put a door there. I mean, I could kind of scoot it in. As far as it'll go. It looks so bad. It's a dark blue color. We'll do that for now. It's fine. It's fine. It's so funny. It's so bad. And then I actually have Mia's toys right beside it. So let's go ahead and grab that. I know we're not supposed to be cluttering just yet, but we can do it. It'll be fine. Down. There's a little toy chest. There we go. Cute. We'll have her little toys right there. Sadie's here. Welcome in. Glad you're here. How are you doing? Need to make sure I don't move my chair and hit everything off. I'm still trying to get used to my new space here. I just did it again. We'll come back and do that later. Okay, bedroom. We have a bed. So let's get a bed. Oh, oops, comfort. Bed. Now, I know we're not going to necessarily find a bed quite like what I have. These are so big, though. I knew the proportion was going to be really off on this bedroom. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. What if I were to bump this out? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. I knew this bedroom was too small. I need to bump it out another tile, essentially. But then that's not the shape that I have. I might just size the bed down. I know it's ridiculous, but I might just size the bed down. Just for the sake of what we're doing, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be functional. Also, I'm a little confused. Oh, I guess because we're on a diagonal, that's why it's being a little glitchy and tricky to work with. Something like that. That's fine. Okay, well, the swatches aren't going to work very well. I have like a wooden type of detail, but it has a black leather headboard part with a shelf above it, and my comforter is white. But I don't want everything to be white because that's not what my bed is. This at least has some of the black. I don't know if there's maybe a better bed too. I'm sure there is, but I'm trying not to worry too much about the bed being exact. Oh, actually, this might be fine. What if we use Dream Home Decorator? Bum, 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 bum. Maybe make it red. Or the bed frame itself is at least a little bit better. Had some yummy donuts, now full because they were huge. I live by 3 donut places. And one of them is like a local business, which I wouldn't mind going just to see. I think this next week I'm going to try, like I'm going to definitely carve out time to try to apply to jobs because I need to do that now that I've moved. That's like the next big stressor I need to get out of the way is finding a full-time job. But I do want to like explore the area and go downtown and stuff. So I have next week off as well. So I had last week and this week off, which is nice, really nice. Everyone's like, hope you have a good time off. I'm like, I mean, it's not going to be relaxing. It's just like, hope you have a relaxing time off. Well, I'm moving, so I've literally been doing that for over a week of my 2 weeks. I have 2 little nightstands. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find... They're like wooden. At this point, I feel like I should stick with Dream Home Decorator almost just to get the same type of vibe. Oh, these are nice and small. Well, not as small as I thought. There is one that's square. What am I thinking of? There's a square table that's pretty tiny on its own without scaling it down, and I don't know. What colors does this come in? Actually, that kind of matches a little bit to the bed. This is just going to be a fake closet, so I don't really care if they can get in the room or not. That's how I have mine set up. The door is a little bit more this way, so it's not like it's in the way of my nightstand, but again, this game I'm not going to be able to get proportions just right. It wasn't too bad. It definitely had its stressful moments, as every move does, but I think it could have gone worse. I had someone helping me, which is a tremendous help. Would have been way worse otherwise. It's like financially, I just can't afford to hire movers. I did sell my big gaming monitor though, y'all. If you remember, I had that big 49-inch curved monitor. I got rid of it, and I feel so much better having my current setup now. Also, it wouldn't have worked on this desk anyway, because then I'd never be able to raise it up. Thankfully, this other monitor I have that my friend gave me to use, I'm going to give it back whenever I get my own. But it rotates vertically, so I can actually use it vertically, and that's what I'm reading the chat off of, which works really well for that reason. So I really like the idea of having a vertical monitor. But when I first put these 2 monitors side by side, I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, I can't raise the desk. I wasn't thinking about the desk. But then I could make it vertical, and it's like it still fits with both monitors. I can still raise the desk up. So the reason why that's such an issue is because I have a shelf right here. So as you raise the desk, underneath the shelf, obviously it gets smaller and smaller with the spacing. So, anywho. I do have like a white dresser, but it's not tall like that. Also, I don't think your sim can get through there. So I'm just scaling everything in this room down. It's gonna look ridiculous with a sim coming in here, but I'm just doing this to recreate my current apartment, my new one. So it's just for fun. It's just for fun. I don't know. I want a different one though. Something a little more modern. I could get this one. Does it come with black candles? No. Because that's perfect. That's what mine has. I have white. It's a white dresser with black, matte black candles. Oh, and actually I don't have to size that one down. It fits just fine. I'm going to put it into the wall like a bit too. Okay. The combo here, I promise in my bedroom it looks better than this. This looks a bit chaotic, but I have a bookcase in my bedroom too. And I know we're not gonna have a bookcase that looks like mine. And actually this it's kind of like this, but on a smaller scale. It's more tall, it's taller and not as wide. But it has this like offset zigzag shelf aesthetic to it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Job market is not very great right now. Oh, I hate the color combinations of this. It's more of like a brown, like that. So do I go for something that's more the... I don't know. I don't want it to be just completely chaotic. I feel like this at least matches the nightstand somewhat with the metal framing. So maybe we do just go with this for right now. And then I have a floor lamp over here. That's not gonna work as well. But it hangs over. It's kind of like the, is it not Decor to the Max? Modern Luxe. Is it the Modern Luxe one? This one. Decor. Oh, I was right. I should have trusted my first instinct. It like has a bar that's straight. It doesn't curve like this, but it goes straight out and has a shade like that. So maybe we use this. Yeah, it looks kind of ridiculous. In this game, it looks really off, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. Okay. So again, I need to not worry about clutter so much. Let's go ahead and get our stackable dryer, washer, even though that's not what I have here, but just using what we can, right? We're doing what we can. If you're just tuning in, I have a laundry room that's like 2 tiles, so they're side by side. They don't stack up, but this game is too difficult with proportions. Wait, why did I put dress? I meant to put cloak. What? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just gonna put them along here. I have them all the way around, but with the door, we don't have enough clearance. So I'm just gonna put one in the back. It'll be fine. And then I do have a hamper in there. Maybe just put like, I have it technically up against this wall, so let's try to be as accurate as we can. And maybe that's all we do. Let me get some shoes. I have some shoes. some shoes there. Granted, I don't know if unpacking would like my shoe placement. I remember doing that in one of the rounds on Friday night, and it's like, no, you need to put your shoes, like, they were in the closet. Put them in the closet, not on the floor. Granted, this is the closet, so maybe it would be fine. Okay, and then we have the bathroom. So I am going to... It really irks me I can't get this to be exactly the way I want it. Yeah, because that just leaves one there. That's okay. Let me get the bathtub. I have a shower bathtub combo here, which... Pros and cons. Pros and cons. I had a nice just glass shower in my last apartment. It is easier to bathe Mia though, so I do like having a tub for that reason. Let's see. Maybe one with a curtain, because that's what I have, technically. Now, I do have to put it this way. It's the other way around for me, where the shower head's on this side. But I can't get that technical with it. Otherwise, your Sims cannot get in. Oh, that's interesting. Some interesting choices. I might just have to stick with the base watch because, yeah, it's just white. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe we scoot this over. I think the bathroom's going to be the worst one with imitating what I have in my apartment. It's the most incorrect out of all of them. Let's just grab a toilet and put that there. Well. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Then we have... I do actually have the same counters as I do in the kitchen. Now for this, I know it's going to look really odd. It has plates though. Shucks. Oh, shucks. Let's see. Maybe I could do some Dream Home Decorator custom shelving or something. There we go. This. I have something that's kind of like this next to my countertop. And I really think I'm just going to build... Oh, I can't. It's on a diagonal. No! I was like, I just want to build a wall and block this off. I can't do that, though. So I'm working on a diagonal. Ooh, this is rough. Yeah. How can I, like, do this more seamlessly, I wonder? I don't want it to just be a blank space, but also... I don't know what else I'm going to be able to put here. Flip around a china cabinet. Use it as well. Yeah, divider. This is an interesting predicament. I know there's that one hutch that's really flat. This one. So if I flip it around. It's almost like building your own kind of wall. Like this thing. The thing with using these though is it's hard to flip around because it like literally slots to the wall with the upper cabinets. Doo-doo. But yeah, I think the one hutch that I had would be the best one if we were to close it off. I just don't know the best way to go about doing that. It doesn't quite reach the bathtub. Like, I could bring the bathtub forward. That looks awful. Oh. This bathroom is a nightmare. I wonder... You know, I'm almost tempted. Like, no, don't do that. Yeah, the diagonal is what makes it hard to work with. Having to deal with that. That's what sucks. Quite frankly. I wonder if I were to cheat a little bit and have a bump out here, even though I technically don't, like, the floor plan is not like that. But if I were able to block that off and then have the toilet there, I still can't quite put a wall. I could put a wall like that to block it off a little bit. But then what I would do is, let me fix this. If I have the door there, yeah, diagonals are so weird. I'm just gonna leave it open. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just leave it open. It's not a bad thing. It's just gonna be an open space. It's fine. It's fine. It's not, but it is. It will be. It will be okay. Excuse me. Curtains to cover up the corner. Yeah, I can do that. I think the problem too is that this doesn't go all the way to the ceiling like it does in real life, so it's gonna look weird. I could maybe stack on top of it like that. It's gonna look a little bit odd because it clips at the top, but I think it'll be fine. I think let's just collectively ignore it. Maybe I could scoot this over a little bit. That's not a little bit. Man, this game does not like diagonals at all. I could just do this. Wait. Let me scoot that there. Like if I scoot it over a little bit more to where it's like almost in line with this, I feel like that's fine. It still looks weird, but I like that better than it being all the way up against this wall. And it's not all the way up against this wall anyways in my actual apartment. And then I'm going to grab the rounded sink, the only one we have that's like that. And then we'll get a mirror. Definitely needs to be bigger than that. All of these are so tiny. You know what? I'm gonna do this because it goes all the way up, not to the ceiling, but This gives more of the energy of what I have. Let me move that over to the edge more so. Oh, I forgot about it looking like that. If we do that, that's fine. Okay. I actually can't even remember. Yeah, I have lights over this. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I want to see what type of lights I have over my mirror in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I actually think we might have some lights that are similar. I have 3 lights. It's like one of those things you don't really pay attention to too much, at least when you first move in. They're not square, they're rounded. They're like very circular, but I think this will be fine. I think... No, it's like kind of built into the mirror, but that's okay. I'm trying to just go with the vibes, you know, enjoy it a little bit, not stress out or overthink it too much. Not being the most successful at that, but the other one is like over the shower practically. Put it like right there, it's fine. It's not like over it. Started building your childhood home in Sims, but haven't gotten very far yet. Oh, that's so cool. So when I first downloaded Sims 4, like I grew up playing Sims 1, 2, and 3. Sims 2 was my absolute favorite as a kid. And I didn't actually get Sims 4 until the pandemic. Like during the pandemic, I picked up playing Sims 4 a little bit. And that was the very first thing I did was build my childhood home. And it was a ton of fun. I loved doing that. I actually don't even know if it's on the gallery. I don't know if I ever uploaded it. I think I did. Uh-oh. Is the gallery not gallerying today? Which is very on brand. My library's working. Come on. This is working fine too. I don't get why my profile is not. No results found. Well, that's not right. I was like actually freaking out whenever it said it was like nothing on the gallery from me. I'm like, you're not doing that to me. You hated Sims 4 because it doesn't have open world. I think for me, the gameplay with Sims 4 is my least favorite because it's just overwhelming. There are so many things, so many notifications and pop-ups, and it stresses me out. Sims 2, by far, to me, had the best gameplay. At least from what I remember. You know, I've not really played it much since I was a kid. That's interesting. I definitely thought I had more than just this. Something is not quite right. Okay, I'll worry about that at another time. It's not important. Okay, so now we have the den space, which is where we are currently. This is where we're vibing and hanging out. Whoops. Come back over. So let's see. We'll go ahead and get our desk. I'm not gonna worry about it being perfect. Let's get the gamer desk. That's like very much a vibe. It's like a close enough. Good enough, rather. It's not close to what I have, but I like the vibes. So maybe comfy gamer will come in handy for this room quite a bit. And then I could put like the little cubes back here. I know it's not exactly what I have, but I'm just trying to lean into the gamer stuff we have in the game. Ooh, I almost prefer the dark. We'll stick with that for now. It's fine. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. I actually have, it's not a glass top like this, but I do have a little white table next to me with my iMac on it and my MacBook Pro. So I think I'll put that there too. And then we'll get the gamer chair. You know, that's not really what I have, but let's see here. Electronics, computers. We'll get that there. Do that. And then I also want to get, I can't put two computers on this one surface, but let me just put like a laptop. That'll be fine. This is my MacBook. And then I could put, let's see, let me grab that. Let me get a tripod. And then what I could do is just kind of clip it through the desk or make it smaller and raise it up. Oh yeah, if I do that, I forgot about that. Okay. Can't make it smaller if I want the camera to be... Okay. I swear something weird is happening. Okay. That looks so ridiculous though. Ah! It needs to go down. It needs to go down. Maybe I can just like sink it into the floor. Oh, that was too much. Here we go. Just do something like that. Got a little tripod. That's fine. Okay. Let's go back to Comfy Gamer. I'm basically going to use like almost everything, I think. I could put some shelves over here since I have the bookcase right there too, just as a nod to that. And then I also have shelves kind of like over here, similar to that placement. You know. All of the shelves. I think I might make them black. They're technically dark brown, but I have black frames and these are white, so I need something black over here. And then I'm just gonna clutter it up. Put a little plant. Oh, I do have my freezer Boney here. I put Bun Bun over on the shelf over there. I know it's probably hard to see, but he's flying over there. I have my bony one on my microphone right here, though. We could get another one. We could put him here, the freezer bunny one, as a node. And then I have my water. I have that right here. Cheers. My water bottle is blue. So we get the blur. Oh. And then I can put my PC over here, I guess. And it is black with rainbow, so that's good. I do have candles over here too. I can put those. I don't have a keyboard on display, but doesn't mean I can't put one. Meow, meow. Bow, bow. Let me put this in the corner right there. Have my headset. I usually have that like over here. They're purple, which we do get like this periwinkle, so that's cute. Look at us go. I'm very purple toned on camera, it looks like. Do y'all like the lighting? Is the lighting floating your boats? Everything look okay? Get one of these pictures over here and kind of angle it in. Oops. Maybe make it a little smaller. I have all my pictures of my elephants. I have to incorporate the llama. Do a blue one. I do have lots of signs behind me. So maybe we could put one like right here. And do like the purple color. I'm trying to put, excuse me, trying to put like everything. Just having fun little vibes. I do have Grim. I don't know if y'all can see him either. I know in the square, it's kind of hard to see me, but I have Grim, my little Grim Reaper plushie by the Sims sign. You can see him there. So we could put that as a nod to him. Maybe we put that like over here. We can put some like controllers. Or I have my PlayStation over here. Put some games kind of cluttered right there. Maybe put the cow plant there. It's cute. Put some books. Maybe put you right here. Let's see, and then we can get actually like the base swatch of that. I do have my Sims posters. I can put that there like it's on the shelf. Maybe put the camera there. I can put some other books here. Oh, I was like, why is Alt not working? I was pressing the Windows key. That would be why. Maybe change the swatch of these to something else. Maybe make this blue. I think I've just about used everything. I don't want to put... Okay, let me like fill these in. there. Maybe put the wizard one. It's kind of fun. And then I actually have quite a few candles. I have 3 candles over here. Maybe we put another one like up on this. Can leave it with the cookie swatch. Hopefully it doesn't catch our freezer bunny on fire, but that's okay. I mean, it's not, but we would be okay. And then maybe we could go to kids' toys. Because I have a lot of stuffed animals and stuff behind me too. So we could like put some of these on the shelves. Like, actually, does he fit? He does. I could maybe size him down and put him next to the Grim clock. Okay. Let's make you... Honestly, I like that color because my big elephant I have over here is kind of like a light blue. More of a cyan color, but that could be a vibe. Have to have the llama corn. What else do I have? So I have some... Oh, I could put another picture. That's like a different swatch. Maybe use a cat one in space. Yeah, that one kind of goes with the llama corn colors. That's cute. And maybe you could get some... Oh, yeah, we have Bun Bun. I forgot we actually had a Bun Bun. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, we got to put Bun Bun in here somewhere. Put Bun Bun in this little cube. Maybe we'll put him in the top one. Put you there. I'll leave the base swatch. Also, by the way, y'all, not to make a big deal out of it, but today is the last day. So if you want to get on the VIP list, it is a good day to be here, which I waited to say when I've already been live for almost 2 hours. But the September VIP list goes out tomorrow. So if you're new here and don't know what that is, I try to reward people for, you know, engagement and just supporting the streams and such. So right now I have like a VIP list. It's like the top 10 viewers type situation for if you come to my streams consistently, you engage, you support, and things like that. I have like a loyalty point database on the back end that takes a lot of factors into account, and you earn points for being here on stream. I never publicize it, so no one knows the order. No one knows the number of points you have or like what they come from. I don't want y'all to know the formula for all of that. But I do like to do that to say thank you to my avid supporters. So the new VIP list goes out tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Oh, this could be... Oh, it's really big. Never mind. Maybe we could put like... those don't fit very well either. What would be some fun? This is kind of fun. I like the colors and stuff with those books. It's like, what if we put those books there? I like the idea of the stuffed dog, but it's also not going to fit very well in here. I think it's clipping, yeah. The ears are clipping. Put him there. Oh yeah, we have the gnome picture too. Let's see, what color? That's kind of fun. Maybe we just stick with the base swatch on that. Maybe we could tie the blue in with our doggo a little bit more there. That's cute. Yeah, furry creatures are not cheap. They certainly are not. They certainly are not. Suckered you with the list. Been stuck ever since. Just kidding. Oh, we could put like one of these little bonsai trees. That'd be kind of cute. Actually, wait, that's a good idea because I have my Lego cherry blossom tree down here. So that's perfect. Let's put that here. I have a lot of Lego flowers all over my apartment. I have my orchid up here and my Great Wave Lego set up here, so y'all can't see it, but I have Legos in every room of the apartment. They're everywhere. Maybe a little cow plant would be cute. Oh, can't size that down. Forgot about that. We could put another little headset. A gamer headset. Okay. I just wanted to clutter it up a little bit, you know? And then maybe we could get some type of wall poster. Like that. I have the Sims Celebration 25th anniversary like mouse pad thing framed up here. I'll put that in the Discord so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let me put that in the Discord. And then I'm gonna put it in the show and tell. So that's fun. So why I want to put a poster there. And then I have like a desk light to put right here. Favorite cubby stand from Little Simsies kit. Yeah, it is really cute. It's like the typical gamer setup. The VIP's cool idea. I feel like you haven't been here for ages, but I think you were moving. Yeah. I took like a week, a little over a week off from streaming and content creation in general. I've not done a YouTube video either. So I got to get back into that. Maybe just put like a lamp. I have a desk lamp, but I know we're not going to have one in game like what I have in real life, so I'm not even going to bother trying to find one. And then maybe we could get like is it a dream? What is it? I thought it was, yeah, Dream Cube. We'll put that here. I have my PlayStation sitting on this table, so I think that's fine. That's cute. I think that's cute. Maybe one thing, if I wanted to get a little more detailed, is if we put some type of fairy lights or something. So I have all, I have a lot of those around. Oh, we could use these. It's not exactly what I have, but it's still cute. I thought these lined up. Maybe because it's diagonal. Diagonals break everything in this game. So I bet that's what it is. What if we make it purple? There we go. Get some purpley vibes a little bit. And then maybe I could get those LED lights. Are they actually called that in here? Yeah. Up against this wall. Like, it doesn't fit very well. Oh, that's obnoxious. At least try to make it symmetrical. No. Bum, bum. Get more of the purple hue. Just to get more of the purple. It's not supposed to be bright over here. You can make the candle purple too. There we go. And then I do have a light like over my door right there. This is all open and empty for the time being. Let me scoot this over. Not that I need more stuff necessarily. And then I could put... I don't know what it's called in here. I can just put one of these because I have Mia's pet bed right there. Okay. I'm just going off of what I currently have in my apartment. Now, I have a mirror right here by the door, and it's a circular mirror, but I don't want like spa day. This is too big though. Might have to go with the, is it Snowy Escape? Where's the Snowy Escape mirror? This one. Then I can lower it. Perfect. We'll do that. It does have a wood tone to it, so that's fine. I think that's cute. And then I have a piece of art here. Eventually, I'm going to get a console table. This, in real life, this is a much wider wall, like almost twice as long. It's not just a little wall like this. Because I think my piece of art is actually the size of this, like proportionally speaking. But we'll figure out some picture to put here. Because what I have right now is kind of like an abstract picture. Oh, this, and it is square. Like what I have right now is square, and it has a wood frame around it like this, and the canvas is in the center. So this is perfect for the style, at least. Maybe we could pick one of these types of swatches. Okay. Then I do have some cookbooks on top of my fridge with some other decor, but I'm not gonna put everything I have, or we'd be here all day. Let's see. Put that there. And then I have all of my coffee stuff here. And again, we're not going to be able to fit everything. So I have like a coffee machine, my espresso machine, and then a coffee grinder. It's like my coffee corner. But I use the espresso machine way more than my coffee maker, so maybe I should prioritize that. And this thing is it's so big. And that's like the Grindomatic espresso. So maybe we use this because it's a combination of the two things I have there. I absolutely despise how large that is, but we're just gonna vibe with it for right now. Okay. And then I have like 3 plants up here. Let me get like a lot of the small plants. So we have the new one from Grange Mudroom. I definitely want that up there. That is super cute. And then we have our viney plant. Or vine. Where are you? Yep. I don't know why I actually put viney. That's funny. So we can put you. And then I have like an elephant ear plant, which I don't think we have that technically. Sims by Finch. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh, I love that emote. That's so fun. It makes me think of the car lots. It makes me think of that movie, Nope. I think of that movie every time I see that now. So let's see. My plants, like this one is more of like that. I have one that's like an orangey peach tone, and then another one's like white. You know, we could put Phil. I have one that's finey. It's not like the same type of plant as Phil, but that's what I have actually in that spot, and it's of course not gonna slot, so. It'll slot to that, which makes absolutely no sense, but it won't slot to the shelf above it, which makes all the sense in the world. And then I like have some mugs and books up here, so maybe we could get some more cookbooks or something. We don't have many that lay down flat though. Let me see. Let me get the books that maybe I could do this and kind of cut the bottom one out, so we just have like a couple. Oh, it does clip through a little bit, but not if I size it down enough. Okay, so raise that. Oh, it's almost there. That's at least better. I'm not gonna worry about that. Here today's your soul, and you realize the plant is named Phil. Yeah, we have Phil, we have Fernie. Phil is our resident go-to plant. It used to be Fernie. So Fernie had a very short tenure because there were like from packs, DLCs that came out back to back, which is unfortunate. Fernie did not get much of a moment. Fernie was with B&H, I think, right? I can't remember. But Phil is from the Sleep Bathroom Kit. Yeah, see, that's kind of cute. I like that. I actually have like a yellow... I think it's like dedicated to lemon things, which is ironic considering I don't really like lemon. But I have a pumpkin cookbook too, and it's pumpkin season soon, y'all. Pumpkin season's tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. Also, my birthday, by the way, is less than a week away. Next Saturday. So, I think we had briefly talked about maybe doing a subathon stream. That was a recommendation from someone. I can't remember who suggested that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. If I do, it won't be actually on my birthday, but maybe sometime this next week we could try that. And then I like have some mugs that are some of my favorites that are more keepsakes that I display up here. So maybe just put some mugs up there. Then I actually have mitts. What are they? Oven. What are they called? From Kitchen Clutter. It's probably something completely dumb. Actually, I think I do remember liking the name of them, whatever they were called. Bake Off Besties. Yeah, it is cute. It's just not very searchable. I actually had the same color. They're on my island, though. Lenny, welcome in. Your first fill up. How's it feel? Hope you got your jitters. Get you some coffee or tea. And then up here I have more like glassware that's just kind of featured. But I don't necessarily want to just find random glass bottles to put. I don't want to go into debug. Maybe we could get like a glass canister. Or 2 of them. So you can have that and then have one of the regular size next to it. And just kind of do a moment like that. I think that's cute. And if you don't, then get out. You don't have to be here. This is my party and I'll cry if I want to. Stop going to that cabinet. That makes no sense. It doesn't love you like I do. Okay, I'm gonna size this down a little bit. I know it looks a little funky size down, but what? Oh, this game is getting sassy with me. If you're just tuning in, I just moved. So we're kind of recreating my new apartment right now as it currently is furnished. I'm not going to furnish it the way I would want it to be furnished because right now, y'all, I'm not even kidding. This is all blank. I have nothing to put in this space. I don't have a dining set, and that's obviously what's supposed to go here, but it also doesn't make sense for me to have a dining set because I live by myself. And I don't have people over. I don't even have friends in this city. So I'm not too concerned about putting a dining table here. I still don't know what I'm going to put in real life in this space, but I am going to have a console table here eventually. We'll figure that out another time, but I got to figure out what I want to do here because it just feels overwhelmingly spacious, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, it does look a little funny. Sims get sassy sounds about right. Okay. So I have all my machines here. I'm only going to put one right here, though, for the actual game. We still don't have a toaster in this game, which I don't understand why that's not something. I'm really shocked that Kitchen Clutter did not come with that because that is such a go-to object, I feel like. But I have I have dish towels here, and then I have a toaster, and then my my Amazon Echo Show. I don't want to say Alexa because I have one right behind me, and she'll do some really weird things sometimes. But what I could put in place of my Echo Show would be the recipe tablet that we got in Kitchen Clutter. Yeah, I was about to say I need to put cookbook. This could go in the corner because that's what I use it for when I do use it. I like to do recipes on it. So we can have that there. I promise my kitchen does not look this white. It's just from things in the game. The countertops are not white, but these are pretty close to the style of my countertops other than the knobs. So I was just like, I wanted to use these. Also, speaking of which, this is not the same swatch. That's funny. I just now noticed that. Yeah, my uppers are not the same, the same swatch. No one called me out on that. Okay, so on this side, I have like salt and pepper. So let's get our salt and pepper. I have like nice little grinders, so maybe we could use those. We'll do that. Mine in real life are much cuter. They're like wooden. They have wooden twisty things. They're white cylindrical, but they have like the wooden piece that you twist to grind it up. And then I have utensils next to the stove. And then it also is a white jar, but it has like white ends with the wooden handles. So, oh, that's still clipping onto the stove. Oopsies. Let me scoot this over a little bit more. And I have some glasses here, but I'm not going to put those. What happened to that? That was kind of weird. There we go. Keep it simple. Hey, Bot Bambi, how are you doing? Is that how you're? Yeah, kind of. Not really. It's not as white. It's just the style. I'm prioritizing style over color a little bit more. It's not quite this white. I really like the kitchen that I just moved from had like this kind of colored cabinet, which I miss. I don't like white cabinets very much. The one here was supposed to be gray. The apartment I toured had gray cabinets, and I walk in, the day I moved in, I walked through the door and looked, and I was like, oh my God. Whenever I saw they were white, I was like, I'm still a little upset over that, but it is what it is. Okay, and then I am going to put a microwave because I don't like how big and open this is right here. So, let me copy. Oh, I don't have an island piece. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong piece. I was like, what is going on here? We're fine. Oh. Whoops. What is happening? I feel like my game, something's not working as it should. There we go. Okay. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if I want that to be too big because I'm going to have to lower it more. But I want it to be flush. Okay. There we go. A shelf of plants against the wall between the doors and rug, decorative table in the center. Yeah, I thought about doing that with the fact that I know, like, in fancier houses, when they have a big foyer area, there's like a big round table or something with just flowers or something on it. I thought about doing something like that, but I don't know. I want to get Mia a little bed to put here behind the couch. And then I'll have my console table that I'll eventually get. I'll eventually get one that'll go here to kind of fill in that space a little bit. The door actually swings open this way, so I can't put anything up against this wall necessarily. But yeah, it's still a pretty big space though. I just don't want to waste money on a dining set. Like, I'm not going to use it by myself, and I don't have people over enough. It's not worth it. But I do have a rug that is like a boho style that I really want. That I want to put right here. It's like rectangular, and I'd love to like put that right there. I do think that would help, just putting a rug on the floor, make it not feel as big and open, which I actually don't want. You know? Oh, Lenny, thanks for the sub. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Let me get you a new one. It didn't work very well. Kev the Builder, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, Raiders. How are y'all doing? How was your stream? I saw you were working on your save file earlier before I went online. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. Take a break here for a second. How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness. Zoomga. Yeah, fill your cup, fill up. If you're just tuning in for the first time, we have like a little daily stream or Streamly check-in that you can do, and it adds up over time as you come in. So I just call it fill up because we have our bark roast for our channel points here. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the follow. Old Rotten Lady, I love that name. I just moved, so this is like, I streamed for a little bit on Friday night, but I was exhausted and it was really late. And so this is my first kind of official stream back, and I'm just recreating the apartment that I moved to. So we're just going through and cluttering up a little bit, doing some fun things with it. But this is where we are right now in my little den space. So we're hanging out. But working on your neighborhood save file, putting on the final touches on cast creations. Oh, that's so fun. Also, y'all, sorry it took me this long, but go over and follow Kev the Builder. He does some really, really cool builds and like very realistic. I think if that's the right way to describe yourself, let me know if you want to say anything else. But he does a lot of realistic builds in The Sims. And they're beautiful, absolutely stunning. Like design-worthy, magazine-worthy builds. So, but lurk away if y'all need to lurk away, no problem at all. But yeah, I have a lot of Lego flowers. I have some of them behind me. I have my orchid up here, the Great Wave. I have my little cherry blossom. I have the mini orchid. I have the poinsettias. I have the succulents down here. I have a lot of the mini botanicals in my bedroom. I have a lot of I made floral bouquets. I have two. One of them's right here on the side. It's not as visible, but I have one vase there. I have another vase of them with different flowers in my kitchen. I love Lego botanical sets. I have the grand piano as well in my living room. So I have Legos in every room in this house, everywhere. Yeah, build for realism, but lurk away, de-stream. But welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. We were just talking about how right now in my current apartment, all of this is open. Like, it's just very open space. I'm trying to furnish it as closely as I can to what I have right now. The style of the things are, for the most part, not at all the right style, but doing the best we can. But we were talking about how this is really open, but I don't need a dining set because I live by myself and I'm in a new city, so I don't have like friends here. I'm not gonna like have a lot of people over necessarily. Most of my friends are an hour away, which is not bad, but it's just not worth the money to buy a dining set. So we were talking about different ideas for this area and how to use it. But like I want to put a rug here. I'm gonna have a console table over here, but still gonna have a really large space. I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. Okay, so I'm sitting there. I did it again, y'all. I did it again. I didn't share the game share screen. I forgot it switched over to just my lovely face. So this is the space though that we were talking about right here. Are you joined the Discord? Awesome. Awesome. I've been posting some updates with the apartment there a little bit. Okay, so I think we can get going into the living room space a little bit. Which looks ridiculous. It doesn't look this ridiculous in real life though, I promise. So for the little bar cart, maybe we could get some nectar and the life and death bottles. Like we have this one and then we also have the other one. Right here. But we can like arrange these in such a way where it kind of looks like we got us a nice little cart of beverages. Okay, let's just put that there to make the game happy. Okay, and we'll maybe turn this here. And then I do want to get, maybe from the debug from Horse Ranch, we have all of those bottles. Or live edit, let me see, live edit. Where are they though? Maybe it was debugged, did I overlook it? Yeah, I did. Go figure. Let me move this out of the way. Can put a couple of these back here. I don't like how big those are looking. Maybe make these a little bit smaller. Oh, those I have to change the swatch before I place it. Whoopsies. Let's do this one. And then I could maybe put like a couple of these glasses up here just for a little bit of realism. Oh, it's going to be obnoxious, isn't it? There, we have like a little bar cart. That's fine. Not gonna overthink that. Okay, now for my sectional that I have, also y'all, I might just like show y'all pictures later of the furniture so y'all can get what I'm talking about. I really wish we had something that was better than this to put here, but It is what it is. It's kind of bothering me. I don't like the color of it. We can put a couple of like throw pillows. I actually have like 8 that I put on my sofa. Easily have about 8. I have 6 to 8 in my bedroom, depending on my mood and what I put on my bed. I have too many pillows. Let's see. A couple of them that I have are like floral print, which we're not gonna get, but I do have some blues as well, and a pink. Sounds like an interesting combination because it's based off of the picture I have on my wall here, which has blues, greens, and pinks in them. And then I have a couple of floral pictures over here that match with that. And so I try to bring in that with my throw pillows as well. Not a fan of the like chevron pattern as much, but maybe it would be fun to just do something like that, you know? Thanks for the follow, Ashley Koning. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But thank you, welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm not gonna worry about the tool mod on these. I just want them to not clip quite that badly. There we go. And then I can like size this down. Uh-oh. Thought my game was about to crash or something. Do we get a green with this? I do not like that. Maybe the mollusk. I'll get the mollusk one in a second. Let me get this. And then we'll go from there. Antoine, thanks for the sub. Thank you so much. Gotcha. Boom. Oh, also, that reminds me. I need to fix Lenny's. Kev came in with the raid right as that happened. So I need to fix Lenny's so I can get that on the subtree. Let me see. Maybe I'll put y'all on the subtree in just a second. But thank you. Nope, put that back. I'm gonna size this down and then put this up here. But that's kind of like the color scheme that I have in my living room. It looks a little weird right now on here. And then I do have a round rug. We're definitely not gonna find a rug like what I have in my living room. So I think I'm just gonna I could just get like the solid colored rug. I don't know that there's going to be, ooh, that could be kind of fun to use. Let's do that. We'll do that. Okay, let me figure out really quickly. Give me 1 second. What was yours? Oh man, I'd have to go back up here. Lenny. Give me a second. Oh man, I did not mean to do that. And then, there we go. Boop, select, okay. Yeah, for some reason with Lenny's, it doesn't like to print yours all the way through. I don't know why. I've never had that problem before, but I have you. It always prints yours halfway, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna write your name on it though. So I have yours. I do have yours. Okay, putting y'all on the subtree. So Lenny, and then Antoine. I got y'all up there. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. So I have on this table like a vase. And I don't know that we're gonna get something. I have a couple of vases actually with some books too. Maybe we could get like a magazine stack first. Oh, I just remember we need to go back to the kitchen. We do need to go back to the kitchen. Are those floating? No, okay. Can't remember if I had sized those down or not. Or the table, that is. I didn't put the stuff here. Also, I think I am going to use these instead. I don't like how big those are, so I'm going to put more stuff there. I have my Lego flowers, so maybe it would be fun to just find a vase of flowers to put here, you know? Or something like that would be kind of cool. Oh, what's happening now? What do we have going on here? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Cass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have a hype train going on. Cass, thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for the 1 month. I'm putting you on the subtree. Gotcha. Subtree. Here we go. Oop. Got you on there. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate y'all. Oh, what if we did this? Oh my gosh, look how big that is. What in the world? We need something that's... I wish we had more options. I know like I could go in the debug and get the ones that we can make from the flower arranging tables. Oh, this one could work. It's got a good combo and it's not like super, super big. I just wanted a mixture of flowers, you know? Oh, I forgot we could put stuff there. Ooh. Let me go to kitchen clutter. Oh, I didn't put my knives. I forgot I do have knives that are right here. So I could put those kind of... Hey, how the microwave casts that shadow. Oh my gosh. Come on. It like won't come out from the wall. There we go. That was so weird. It was not wanting to come out there. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll have that. And then maybe we could just like put some plates or something. Wait, I want plates down here. That'll be fine. Cute. We'll have that. The cutting board, I have in a drawer over here. That's so big. And then a fruit bowl. I do have that. It's technically on top of my fridge where I have mine. That's also because I have like a really fun fruit bowl. But I don't usually have fruit that I want in a bowl. I like most of my fruit cold. So a lot of my fruit is in the fridge. Unless I like have bananas, which I don't get bananas super often. Like the only things I can think of that I like cold right off the bat, I like or not cold, I mean room temperature are peaches and pears. Those are like the two things I can think of right now that I'm like fine with it not being cold. I don't know. I don't know if that's a really niche thing. Most of my fruit though goes in the fridge, so I have a fruit bowl. It's just empty. And then I don't know. I feel weird getting artificial fruit just to have for looks. It does look cute. I just don't know if I want to do that. What if we put the books I have on my coffee table are like art and like costume. I have stuff from like Cirque du Soleil and things like that. It's like art and costume design stuff. And then I have a vase. Maybe I could get the Journey to Batu vase. Everyone's favorite. Actually, this could work. Size down. Just get one of these. I think that's fine. Mine is blue, which we do get a blue. It's like a really dark blue, though. And it's also glass, what I have, but we're not going to find the exact same things, you know. Let's see. You've been playing Batu lately? Nice. I honestly think that comes with so many cool objects and things. I don't hate on it as much as a lot of people do. Y'all know. Maybe we could put like this. Oh, you guys, I rescued a plant yesterday, by the way. And I put it on my balcony. So I need to put a tree out here. I went to the dumpster and someone put a plant outside by the dumpster. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to see if I can rescue it. This is not the first time I've done this. Actually, my pothos plant that I have, love it to death. And I got that in a trash room at one of the places I lived. Oh, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Is it Casmaria? Am I saying that correctly? Or Casmarie? Casmarie H. Or Casmarie. You know. Thank you so much. Second one, Casmarie. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Batu is meh for you. You do like the BB items. Yeah, that's how I am. I've not actually played, like done gameplay with it. I'm just speaking more on the better build buy, on the build buy mode. Oh man. Also, we hit 460 followers, y'all. Thank y'all so much. You've done the gameplay, don't get bored easily? Okay. Let's see here. I do have a candle on a lot of my tables too. Maybe we could put... I have candles all over my apartment. They're not big ones like this though. They're like really tiny. But this is kind of a mood. I have like this kind of cool mid-century style lamp, but I don't think I'm gonna find it in here. It's like a really tall shade, kind of like this, somewhat. It's a really tall shade with a round ceramic, like this tall. The shade is like this high, and then the ceramic part at the base is like that. So it's kind of similar vibes to this. Maybe I could use this. Ooh, that's some funky swatches. Oh my gosh. Let me see something really quickly. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, it didn't work. I'll have to fix that. Oh, no. Okay. Get out of my sight. And then I easily have like 30 elephants in my apartment. Elephant themed things all over the place. I have like 15 of them right behind me. I have so many elephant things all over the place. But I was thinking of that because I have a set of elephants on this table, which we're not going to be able to put. I have a picture too, and a candle, but it's fine. Maybe we could get like the flower picture from this. That could be kind of cute. Let me get my thing back. There we go. Just something like that. Be cute. I'm thinking I can make that green and then maybe do... let me do that. I'm not going to be able to put all of the plants that I have over here, obviously. But... oh, thanks for stopping by, HM5. Appreciate you being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Y'all, this mug warmer, I cannot tell you how happy it makes me. My tea is like still nice and hot. It's like the perfect temperature. And it would be definitely cold by this point. Okay. So maybe we could put this tree. The reason why is because this has like the windy different tree trunk type things. It's like a braided kind of trunk. So I think I like the vibe of that. It was a $36 plant too. It still has the price tag on it. So I'm hoping I can rescue it. And this is actually a wooden plank too outside, but it's like a lighter color. So actually like the base swatch of this would work for outside. I'm not gonna worry about the outside walls necessarily. That's not a concern. Let me delete that. And then I have pictures above the TV here. Now, the thing is with these pictures, we don't have what I have in the game. They're like wired pictures. They're not like paper. It's just like a wire design of a sunset on one in the middle and then mountains on the two side ones. But they're like 3 separate pictures. I'm sure y'all have seen it, what I'm talking about before. I just maybe can't explain it very well. I almost want to do something like this as a nod to it, though. Like a 3-panel picture like that. Ooh. Brings more of the blue colors. That's a little too vibrant, though. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Part of me actually wants to use those just because it's 3 pictures side by side to make my life easier. I think I'm going to. It's not exactly what I have by any means, but the idea is there. And then I have 2 pictures over here that are like of flowers, and not sure I'm gonna find something quite like what I want. I feel like there's something. Maybe I could just use the cats and dogs that I just had right here and use these. Size them down. I think I'm gonna have to size them down pretty small though. I do not like working on diagonal walls in this game. It makes centering anything a nightmare. I know they're not centered. I'm trying to at least get them the right height. The right one is still a little too high, I feel like. Close enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's good enough. Okay, we need another computer in here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put this one instead. Oh, I can put both on this. I forgot with a dining table you could actually put multiple. But that imitates my iMac more so. Just clip the Dream Cube. Oh, no. No, it was there. It was there for a split second, right where I wanted it. Put that there. Okay. Now, I mostly have work laptops, so maybe I just do a laptop instead. Just switch them. I should have just done that. To start, excuse me. Then we have a little desk lamp that we can put. What's funny is that the desk lamp I have over there is kind of the same style. It's just a miniature version of it, and it's activated by touch, and there are 3 brightness settings, which is kind of cool. So maybe I just do that. You go to everyday clutter. Every day I'm cluttering. Ooh, this could be fun to put. No. Okay. Actually, mine is this color, which is kind of funny. I'll leave that. And then I have like more laptops and a monitor and a shelf, but I can't put all of that. So I'm just going to put some fun little clutter. Maybe not the phone and keys, though. Yeah. Oh, wait. I do have a little set of hooks by the door over here, so I could put that. Okay. I do put my glasses over here sometimes, so we'll put those there. Okay, I think that's good enough. Boom, boom, boom. Wouldn't mind putting this. Maybe if I could get it over here without it being overly complicated. There we go. Let's get another device of some sort. Okay. And then I do have a ceiling fan. I don't know why I did that. Go back. I have a ceiling fan in my living room. Definitely not gonna find the right style, but we'll put that there for right now. And then I really just have recessed lights everywhere else. I don't even have one in my bedroom technically. I'm gonna put a couple of those and size them down just so we can't see them. And then I also forgot to change. We're not gonna get what I need. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Kitchen is very dark. Now I do have actually lights that come down for the kitchen. I'm trying to see if there's something that's remotely similar to what I have. What's funny is that this is the right kind of the right shape because they're squiggly. It's like a little squiggly line of lights. But obviously I'm not going to put the tree branches. I might just use these. Oh, they're not very bright though, are they? They're actually not right over the thing either. They're about right there. Okay, maybe I can sneak those in here. Here we go. It's at least better lit. Technically don't have a light in there, but I'm not gonna upload something without a light at all. For the laundry. Bathroom, I honestly can't do very much for the bathroom. I have an elephant thing on the wall in there. So I could put like a little decor object and then some of the clutter. You know what? I might use the new kit because I remember when I did my review, I said, oh, I forgot we had that, the no shoe sign. I said this would end up becoming one of my go-to objects for bathroom wall decor. I'll put it over the toilet. That's fine. Otherwise, I won't have anything over the toilet, and y'all know how I am about putting decor over the toilet. me do that. Boop, boop, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. And I actually do have a backpack. I put a little satchel bag. I have some of these too. But maybe we just kind of put this over here. Okay. Bathroom. We'll go to sleek bathroom kit. I have my little scrubber back there. And then I do have towels. I have a towel rack that's on the wall, but I'm going to use this instead. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not really liking that. Have this over here. Then I do have... Forgot about this, actually. I have a mat here. And then I actually have another one right here and one in front of the kitchen sink. So if I go back to my rugs real quick. It's like a furry type of rug. It's pretty small. It's just a rectangular rug like this. And then I have one that matches just right there. Because I had a double vanity in my last apartment. And so I had them at each of the sinks. So now I decided to put one in front of the kitchen sink. Okay. So we have that. I do have like a little basket with extra toilet paper rolls, but I'm not going to worry about that over there. And then I have a candle with a plant and a little tray for my stuff, for my hand towels, but I can't fit all of that on this one little area here. So we're going to have to be a little selective. This has a plant and a candle, but I can't size it down because of the candles. So I won't do that. Put a candle. And then I think I can maybe find a small plant to fit here. That would work. Honestly, what I have is another little snake plant. I could get this and size it down. Hey, how big that candle is. Oh, I forgot to alt place this. Oh, man. I might skip on the candle because this is too big and clunky. And then I have soap. Might just put a little soap dispenser. I don't understand like the slot spots. Like I get it. I feel like they should, you know, make it easy for you to put stuff by sinks though. All the slots are where the sink is. Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Use that. And then all my usual clutter is in the cabinet. So there's that. And then I do have a trash can. That's by the counter. It doesn't look as ridiculous as this because, again, the bathroom is the one part of the floor plan that I couldn't exactly imitate very easily. That's kind of it. I have other things, but I'm not going to be able to fit them. Okay. And then I'll just get some, like, soap from laundry day and that type of clutter to put in here. I'll do this. I have some cleaning supplies. Okay. And then that just leaves the bedroom. We're pretty much good to go. I do have... Oh, wait. No. Thermostat. My thermostat is like right there. And then I also have art over that. And I'm going to put a dream catcher. That's not what I have, but it's actually similar vibes. I don't know what it's called in the game. What is it called? I don't even remember what it's from exactly. Which pack is that? There it is, paranormal. That's right. I'm not gonna worry about the clippage too much. We'll do that. I have like this rod and it has hanging leaves that are threaded. It's just like different colors of green. But that's like the closest thing we're gonna get in the game to that. So it might look a little odd, but that's kind of what I have there. Let's see. So for in here, let me go ahead and get my cube. I'm gonna need that because everything except my dresser. Well, the bookcase isn't sized down either, but we'll do that. And then we're gonna get us a little lamp. Now the lamps I have are like really industrial, almost like a lantern type thing, which we are not gonna get in the game. These kind of match a similar aesthetic though, if I size them down. My game is like glitching. Like objects keep disappearing when I grab them sometimes. I have to release them and then it pops back up or something. A bit odd. Okay, and then I have books over here and my phone. I could get the phone. So when I go to sleep. place them. My phone's blue. The case is green, but my phone is blue. So we'll go with that. Okay. And then I have a picture of me over here on this one, which I can't put, unfortunately, but that's fine. And then I have a TV here. Let's just do a small one. That'll be fine. And then maybe we could fill in with some clothes. Yeah, it never seems to like make sense to me how you can slot it on the one but not the other. Is that the same height? It looks like it is. Yeah. Okay. Just put some clothes here. Okay, and then I have 3 kind of eclectic pictures over the bed. They're like very colorful and vibrant, but I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find anything that's a similar style in the game. It's kind of niche. It's from an artist in the DC area. They take basically like an image of a street or something, and they have it like in their own style of different parts of, like, at the ones I have are from different parts of DC. So it's kind of like geographical in nature. Like this picture, it's not like a map, but it's a lot more colorful. Let's see. What can I substitute with? What could I don't want them to be square because it's going to be hard to fit 3 pictures over the bed that are square. Like, I mean, I could size them down really tiny and maybe get them off-centered a little bit. If I do something like that. Honestly, that's not... It's a little weird. It's a lot of weird, but... I mean... Maybe we do that. Let's just do that. And then I do have a fan. Now that we have that one fan that we could put on the ground. This isn't the type of fan that I have. It's a tower fan. Uh-oh. You can't size it down? Oh. I'm going to ignore that. But I have a fan right here. My bookcase isn't this big, so it's kind of throwing it off a little bit. And then I have another picture. Actually, that one picture from fitness stuff could work here. I have a schematic of a clarinet, like the patent for it here. I think something like that could work. Yeah, I'll just leave it the base swatch on that. So this rug, oh, I didn't put a rug in the game room. I have a rug in here, which used to be in my bedroom, but I don't like putting a rug on carpet. I know I do it in the game all the time, but I don't do it. This could actually work because I have a very geometric pattern with diamonds. Maybe we could put something like this. I just like that it has like a geometric pattern to it. They do have blue. Mine is blue and white. So maybe we could just lean into that a little bit. It doesn't not match. The LEDs kind of bring it in because we had the blue at the top. So that could be kind of cool. I'm glad I remembered that. I did not remember my rugs very well, except for the living room. I have them all now. I really hate how big and open this is. We're going to have to figure that out eventually. Oh, and then I need to change the fence real quick. This was just a placeholder. I need something that's a little more substantial. That's not wooden. That's wooden, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. Let's see. The metal bars. I need something that's metal, but I don't think. We'll do this. This is more like the style of it in a way, shape-wise. Ooh, we could do the blue. I actually like that because the exterior of the apartment complex has blue as like one of the colors. It's like blue and tan. It's kind of nautical on the inside too with these colors, the blue and like a seafoamy green color. Okay. I'm sure I forgot something and I'll remember it right as I go to upload it to the gallery, but I think this is cute as it is right now. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So this is a very rough scale of my current apartment. Honestly, I'm just thrilled about the floor plan. Like the floor plan, other than the bathroom. Bathroom is not right at all, really. It's pretty close, but pretty messed up. But this has been a lot of fun. Let me put it on the gallery. Now I know I have to like delete the walls. Now I don't know, because I've never really done something with like an apartment. I think it's still just, you upload it as a room, right? You have to upload it as a room, so you just delete a tile for each room, so it is one big room. So like, I think I have to like, let's delete the other one. Oh. That's still not very great. I'll delete that one. The diagonal makes it a bit complicated. But that's it. Oh no, we gotta delete this too. There we go. It's all, oh, I gotta delete this too though, technically. Yeah, it has to be like this to upload it to the gallery. Save room. Yeah, it doesn't look very pretty, does it? I'm just gonna call it my new apartment. Career miscellaneous, why not? I think I might turn this into like a little bit of a mini speed build video. There we go. I put it up on the gallery. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I'm gonna put all the walls back. And save, and then I'm gonna save it to my library. Call it something different just in case I need to. No, just my library, not the gallery. That way I can have it finished in my, because that's gonna bother me too much. Okay, well, this has been fun, y'all. I've enjoyed getting back into the swing of things and playing some Sims and hanging out. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the subs. Thanks for the follows. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's been great though. I've missed y'all so much. It really hit me whenever I was not streaming how much I love doing this and how much I love doing my videos on YouTube and all that content. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm here for the long haul, so I hope y'all are too. But with that, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I would love to have you join in the Discord if you'd like to. I'm going to put that in the chat for you. It's all over my socials as well. If you want to join the Discord, we like to hang out in between YouTube uploads and Twitch live streams. Just pay attention, check out my Twitch panel to get the updated schedule. I did change the times to be a little more friendly for our people out west and Mountain and Pacific time. So hopefully we can catch y'all a little bit more in our streams. And I love the feedback, so just let me know. I can't cater to everyone, obviously, but if there's a vast majority or I'm getting a lot of the same comments or suggestions for things, I'm happy to hear you out. So this is our community, not my community that you're a part of. This is like our community. So I'm trying my best to make it as inclusive as I can. And I'm always going to have things that I could do better, but I can only try my best. So thank y'all so much. Again, love to have you join in on all the socials. With that, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.